Welcome back, Pigskin players. Your host, Redskin Robbie. I'd like to thank those of you that went ahead and tackled that like button. Today, we're going to get into that 2018 Redskin Robbie 32 mock draft. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start off with the little 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, welcome back. 2018 Redskin Robbie 32 mock draft. We're going to go ahead and start and put with the Cleveland Browns. They have the #1 overall pick. I'm going to go with the gunslinger out of Wyoming, Josh Allen. Hey, sit behind Tyrod Taylor maybe for a year, see how that works out. #2, stepping up to the plate will be the New York Giants. Now, New York elected to go with Eli, let JPP go. So I'm going to replace him with Bradley Chubb, defensive end, wreaking havoc along that line. Then we'll go to #3, who the Jets made a trade up to get the #3 overall pick to get their man who was sitting right there, Sam Darnold out of USC. Hey, USC a lot of quarterbacks in these drafts. Last one to really pan out was Carson Palmer. Let's see if Darnold can change that. Then we'll go back to the Cleveland Browns, who hold the #4 overall. Now, they just lost Joe Thomas. Big hit across that line. Everybody wants Barkley. I'm going with Quentin Nelson, offensive guard out of Notre Dame. Animal, hard, just nosed. He will go out there and knock people down, get them pancakes, you know what I'm saying? Then we go to that #5 pick, which is the Broncos. Now, I'd like to get a trade alert, dog, say maybe the Bills will do a little something. I think the Bills won't have enough to pull this trade off, so the Broncos will stay there at #5, and I believe they will get Saquon Barkley. Add to that run game, help that defense so they're not out there all day long. Then we go to the Colts, who's probably hoping Barkley was going to be there. They will make the trade with the Bills. The Bills will go up, move, they will get their quarterback, Josh Rosen, from UCLA. Then we'll move along the line to the Buccaneers. And the Buccaneers have a plethora of people to choose from. Defensive back help, safety help, line help, offensive wide receiver help. But me, I'm going to let them go with the free safety from Florida, Derwin James. Hard hitting, instincts to go get the ball, a natural playmaker. Then we got the Chicago Bears, who, hey, they got the best players sitting on the board, got to go get them. Tremaine Edwards, linebacker. They just lost McPhee to the Redskins. They have to replace that leadership. They're going to go ahead and take him. Then we're going to move to the 49ers, who won that coin toss against the Raiders to get that #9 pick. And the 49ers are going to go and they will grab Micaiah Fitzpatrick, defensive back star. He is going to pump that defense right up into about the top 15. Then we'll go with the Raiders, and the Raiders are going to go get their linebacker, help Khalil Mack. They should go get Vita Vea, that big space eater, versatile defensive tackle, but they're going to stick with Roquan Smith out of Georgia. Miami Dolphins are going to go ahead and pick Marcus Davenport, defensive end, to shore up that line. Lost him on the Kazoo. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to go on to that Bills-Broncos trade. The Broncos are going to take that trade, take that pick, and get wide receiver Christian Kirk. Help out that offense, man. They don't know what they're doing. Then we go to #13, Washington Redskins. And they take their select at 13, defensive tackle out of Washington, Vita Vea. 347-pound versatile defensive tackle that is going to shut down that Jay Ajayi guy, going to shut down whoever the Giants bring, and shut down that Elliott guy. Is he even going to be playing this year? Haha, a little joke, you know what I'm saying? But hey, let's move on. We're going to say after the Redskins pick, we're going to go with the Packers. The Packers are going to pick Mike Hughes, defensive back. Go ahead and shore up that defense a little bit. Then we're going to move on to the Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals sitting up there, they need a quarterback. A lot say Lamar Jackson, but they're going to pick the quarterback, and it's going to be Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield, we got a lot to prove. Let's go out there and do it. Then the next pick goes to the Baltimore Ravens, who the Baltimore Ravens just picked up our RG3. You know what I'm saying? Joe Flacco. But this is where I think last year's Heisman Trophy winner, Lamar Jackson, 2 years ago, my mistake, will go to the Baltimore Ravens. Then we got the Los Angeles Chargers. Los Angeles Chargers, hey, Joey Bosa, there's a beast on that line. Let's go ahead and shore it up a little more with the defensive tackle. Let's go with Payne out of Arkansas. Duran, beast mode. You know what I'm saying? He will help that front seven a lot. Then we'll go ahead and move up to the Seahawks. Now the Seahawks, they should have took a defensive lineman, but their run game is horrible. I got them selecting Darius Juice. You know what I'm saying? Give them the juice. You know what I mean? Pump them up. Get that Seahawks a little something so Russell Wilson don't have to do everything. You know what I mean? Then we got to go with the Dallas Cowboys. Their pick is going to be, they don't know what they're doing with Dez. I say they go get another wide receiver, the second best in the draft. They go Calvin Ridley, wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to move along to the Lions. Lions got a new head coach. Used to be the defensive coordinator for the New England Patriots. A lot of people did offensive weapons. They got Stafford. Stafford can get the ball to their offensive people. I'm going to say they draft a defense. And with that defensive pick, let's go with Harold Landry, defensive end. Fast, athletic, rushes the passer. Matt Patricia's going to have fun with that kid. You know what I mean? Then we're going to move to the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals, Vontae Burfict, I mean, suspensions, PED, you know, head-to-head helmet collisions, you know, great player. You're out there hard-hitting, but we're going to have to replace you, man. We're going to have to go with, let's say Leighton Vanderson. I mean, hey, he's a big linebacker. He'll get that job done. You know what I mean? Then we'll move to the Bills. Bills, I like them. Gordy Glenn is gone. They need to shore up that offensive line. They're going to probably have to pick Mike McGlinchey, the left tackle from Notre Dame. Played on the opposite side of our boy Quentin Nelson. Those guys are going to be great offensive linemen. Then we're going to go ahead and move to the Patriots pick. The Patriots got 2 first-round picks. What do they do? What do they do? Hey, you have to shore up your offensive line. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it. You got to do it. You have to maybe pick up, I'm going to say, Billy Price, offensive guard. Maybe you can move him to tackle, and we'll see what Belichick can do. You know what I mean? Then we got the Titans. The Titans, they need help, I think, a lot of places, but I think they need a wide receiver. Wide receiver, I'm going to go Cortland Sutton. You know what I'm saying? SMU, I like him. Speed, he got hands. The Falcons. Falcons lost to Terry Poe, only signed him to 1 year. He did what he needed to do for 1 year. Got a big contract. He's over there with the Panthers now. They're going to have to replace him, and I believe they'll replace him with Maurice Hurst, defensive tackle out of Michigan. He's going to be there. Watch for him next season. You know what I'm saying? Then we have the Saints. The Saints need help. I'm going to give them help in their linebacker position. Let them go get Rashaan Evans. 3-play down guy, linebacker, sideline to sideline. Hey, he don't miss tackles. Go get him, kid. The Steelers need to shore up that offensive line. I would have to say they go get Isaiah Wynn, offensive guard, to steal up that line. We're going to go ahead and finish this up to these last 3 picks. We're going to go with the Vikings. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Vikings made it that far. Just a little giggle. Anyways, the Vikings, they're going to take their pick, and they're going to go ahead and get that monster tackle, Colton Miller. You know what I'm saying? Shore it up. Give Kirk Cousins a little something, so he's not throwing those interceptions in the red zone. Anyways, whoa, did I say that in the Redskins jersey? Anyways, then we're going to move to the Patriots pick, which should have been the only Patriots pick in this draft. But teams like to trade Billy Belichick picks so he can go find blue-collar players that go to the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? And one of them that might be it, running back, Sony Michael, gets to go with Bill Belichick, Tom Brady. I'm curious to see what he's going to do there. You know what I'm saying? And the last overall pick, number 3-2, Super Bowl champion Eagles, coming out of the NFC East. And their pick, They're going to have to shore up that offensive line. A lot of running backs. They picked up every free agent defensive tackle and linebacker in free agency. So they're going to shore up that offensive line and go ahead and get that guard. And we'll go ahead and choose Bradley Smith, offensive guard, playing next to Jason Peters. Let's see if they can get another All-Pro out of that. Redskin Robbie, that finishes my 2018 NFL mock draft. Again, tackle that like button, share me around the world. And again, thanks to WaynzMedia, Redskin Robbie 2018. Tune in for our preseason shows. A lot of fun. Stay tuned. We out.